Hi, it's Greg Burdine, pastor of Faith Baptist Church, Adrian, Michigan. Happy Memorial Day. Today is a day that a lot of people get off. Some of you get off every day if you're retired, but a lot of us get off, and we get to kind of settle down and remember for Memorial Day, remember and honor those who have died for our country and have given us the freedoms that we have, and we have a great country. Judy and I are going to go to a parade and celebrate America. I have my shirt on with my American flag, so that's kind of neat. We've got our flags out here in the church, and so it's going to be a good day. Hopefully, you're having a good Memorial Day. And my verse for the day doesn't have much to do with memory or Memorial Day, but it does have the word may in it. And so this is the verse that I have. It's in 2 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 4. Paul opening up his whole letter at the very beginning. This is what he talks about God. He says, the God of all comfort. And this is what God does for us. He says, who comforteth us in all our tribulation, that we may be able to comfort them which are in any trouble, by the comfort wherewith we ourselves are comforted of God. I love that circle. The circle of comfort. You know, there's something about comfort when you're hurting and somebody soothes you. You know, I like to think of it when you're cold and you put on that warm blanket. There's when you're tired and you finally sit down. I can remember my dad would get off of work and he finally took his shoes off. For me on Sunday, I come home and I take off my tie and take off my shoes and I can finally sit down. There is a comfort. God comforts us in all our tribulation. Whatever we go through, God is there to comfort us. Why? That we may, and that's where the transition comes, that we may comfort others that are going through any trouble. So God comforts us. God comforts us, not so that we can feel good, although that's part of it. He does that for us, but it's so that we can say, wow, God did this for me. God has helped me through this. You know what? I can come along somebody else and comfort them. Not from what I have, but from what God has given me. And so I'm going to comfort others with the exact same comfort that He gave to me. And so it's kind of like it goes in a cycle. God comforts me, I comfort them, they go to God. You know, it kind of goes around and around. And I think it was Linda Zisk. She was a member of our church a long time ago, and she went through pancreatic cancer. And she said this even before she went through that. She passed away from that. She said, don't waste a trouble. You're going through trouble. God helps you through it. Don't waste it. Help somebody else. Help somebody else along the road. You tripped and fell and you got yourself back up and you're moving on. Look to help somebody else. That's what like Alcoholics Anonymous, that's one of their key points, is that to help you get a hold of your habits, of your addictions, you have to help somebody else out. You know, that's what discipleship is, isn't it? In other words, I'm learning from Jesus and I'm helping others learn from Jesus. To be honest, that's what I'm doing. That's my job. That's what I do. I'm learning things from Jesus, and so I'm teaching others. I'm preaching on Sunday, and then I'm hoping that they're telling somebody else, and they're telling somebody else, and it just kind of it's the trickle down effect. And so today, just think about, God has helped me. Think about, how can I help somebody else? Is there somebody else? Just do this. Just pray. Lord, who can I help? Who can I encourage? Who can I comfort? Who can I come alongside that I think might be having a hard time? I don't have to get into their business, but just let them know, hey, praying for you. If you ever want to talk, here I am. It's a great thing.